Greetings, sirs and madams. I'm Seraphic Zero, and we're playing Gundam Battle Operation 2. So here we have a match in my Zssa. It's a really interesting support suit that I dropped recently, and it is incredibly ugly, although its form factor makes sense for what it does. So it's kind of a mobile suit I've never seen before, but apparently it's from Double Zeta, and it's a support bombardment type mobile suit that's loaded with missiles. And you know, missiles aren't really much of a thing in Gundam because there's Minovsky jamming, so the missiles don't have any homing on them. I guess they're all dumbfire missiles. But yeah, this thing has a lot of different kinds of missiles on it. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. So yeah, this Garibaldi is very unlucky, and I just got downswung by one of my teammates, I guess. He didn't even apologize. Rude. Yeah, so the Zssa is a very interesting support type mobile suit, and it's got pretty good mobility. Yeah, this enemy team is gonna be pretty good. Okay, here's me getting tripped by a Gym Custom. Oh, is that a Hidolfer? Yeah, I probably can do a lot of damage to him. Well, he uses Sideway moves really fast. Okay, here's the main damage dealer on the Zssa, like the double missile launchers on the shoulder. I am getting bombarded by something. Holy crap! God, that was just deafening and blinding. Whatever it was that was barraging me. Yeah, it looks like a full armor Gundam ground type. Yeah, so the interesting thing about the Zssa is it doesn't really have any good instant stun weapons. The beam scattergun in its stomach can technically do that, but it needs to land more than one shot. So you basically have to be point blank while you use it. Yeah, and that was kind of a rough start for me. Yeah, the enemy team was pretty decent when we first started engaging. Yeah, so the Zssa, it doesn't really have a lot of instant stun options, and it definitely doesn't have that at ranged. Its main gun is this beam rifle, which, to be honest, I think it might be one of the worst weapons on this suit, because yeah, it's very mediocre in terms of damage, and then it doesn't stun. You don't really have a lot of stun accumulation with it, and then oh, somebody's tripping me from behind. It's the Garibaldi, probably a beta. Yeah, yeah, and the beam rifle, it overheats really fast, so you only really get 2 shots out of it. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Yeah, got a huge variety of missiles and rockets on it. Like, my favorite weapon is, yeah, that weapon I just fired. Like, it causes, like, those fireballs on the ground. It's essentially an area of effect weapon. It kind of, like, it does a, well, it's kind of hard to describe. So it kind of, like, explodes for a long period of time, like, in that area. And it does damage over time. As far as I can tell, it also does a bit of stunning, like if the enemy happens to run into the area of effect. But yeah, it's a really interesting tool that no other mobile suit has. It basically allows you to control the spacing, and it lets you control how the enemy units move, because, you know, if they want to cross your line of fire, they're going to get stunned and they're going to get really hurt by the explosion. So yeah, pretty interesting. The only problem with these weapons is the round velocity is very low, and they tend to get caught on obstacles. Like, even your teammates too. Yeah, so I managed to get it there. I'm not sure if I was the one that stunned that full armor Gundam or not, but yeah. Okay, and the missile launchers on the shoulders, they do the most damage. They do run out of ammo really fast though, so. Okay, we have the enemy pushed back to the base. Oh jeez, it got caught on the wall. Yeah, very low round velocity. You gotta make sure you're clear from cover when you're firing these. Okay, I'm trying to tie up the enemy there. They're not walking forward into my stuff, so yeah, I think we're losing this. Okay, all my allies are dead. Okay, doing some pretty okay damage to these generals. Oh no, and I am, yeah, I was pretty sure I was gonna die there anyway, so, sometimes it's good to die with your team, so that way you don't get, stagger respawn, like, yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, you got a kill with the beam scattergun. My tackle went wide for some reason, very weird. Oh, there's a Grandpa Gundam here. I never noticed him. Okay, I'm out of missiles. Let's do a beam shot, do a beam scatter gun, do saber combo. Yeah, well, oh yeah, it's got a beam saber, so yeah, it can do a pretty okay job of defending itself. Oh, he jumped. That's fine. Okay, that Zhuagu is left. I almost can never remember the name of this thing. Okay, very good damage to its legs. Okay, teammates got it. Very nice. Yeah, I guess I'm not even sure where that pilot went. Yeah, the Zssa, it's pretty ugly, but its shape makes sense. So it is growing on me. I just think the booster pack looks really weird. And I know the booster pack technically increases its mobility and it mounts those shoulder missiles on there, but I think the Zssa might have looked cooler without the booster pack, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I think there's a sleeves version in Unicorn that can use a shotgun. That might be kind of cool, actually. Alright, so I'm advancing with the team. We're just waiting for the enemy team to respawn here. Ooh, here's some action at A. Okay, let me get down there. Almost as a pilot here. Yeah, and then look what you can do with those missiles. Yeah, very good at taking out pilots. Yeah, well, and I guess I used them earlier, but the Zssa does have these arm rockets that they seem to be incendiary rockets that they work like napalm. Like if you hit somebody with it, it causes burn damage over time, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's got a lot of neat tricks up its sleeve. Okay, pretty good damage on that Gym Custom. Couldn't quite finish it off. Wow, it's a surprise. Oh, yeah, his legs are broken. I'm gonna wait for his invincibility to wear off. I can't even tell who that is. Okay, arm rocket's gonna work. Nope, teammates got it. I'm not really sure who's above me, but I think we can get this guy. Oh, sorry. Oh, full armor Gundam. Yeah, I think I can do pretty good damage to him there. He ran the hell away. Okay. Oh no! God, I could have got both those kills, but yeah, I kind of screwed up my positioning there. Damn, that's it's kind of disappointing. But yeah, the Zssa it's pretty interesting. It has a lot of interesting tools to damage the enemy and kind of keep them locked down. But it does have a problem with ammo capacity, and it doesn't have ranged instant stun, so you can't really defend your team, or you can't really counter snipe as well. But yeah, we did pretty well in that match. Basically, our Striker Custom just annihilated the enemy team because they had 2 supports. But yeah, that was a pretty interesting match for the Zssa. My team worked together well. But anyway, guys, that's it for my thoughts on this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.